For you now, NASA's unmanned Orion capsule, flying just about 80 miles above the surface of the moon as we speak, launched last Wednesday as part of that Artemis 1 mission from the Cape. The capsule will fire its main engine to start a series of maneuvers to put it in a lunar orbit later on this week. Updates for you at least every 10 minutes in our top stories. Our promise on Good Morning Orlando.
And now for our weekly look at legal issues in the news with our in-house legal expert, Attorney Tom Olson. This is Olson on Law.
Alan Spector here, and every Tuesday and Thursday at this time, we bring you Olson on Law with longtime Orlando attorney Tom Olson. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Alan and crew and WFLA listeners.
Our topic this morning, do you have to leave something to your spouse when you pass away? Now, Tom, I would have thought it was pretty much automatic. Somebody would just say, I'm leaving everything to my spouse, but that's not the case?
Alan, occasionally I'll have a client who comes to me and says, Tom, I got married later in life. I've got children from a previous marriage. She has children from a previous marriage. We each have our own wealth and we have kept our wealth separate. Tom, I want you to write a will for me that says that when I die, all of my wealth goes to my children, not my new spouse.
Well, sounds reasonable. Can he do that?
Alan, by the very fact of being married here in the state of Florida, you are obligated to leave at least 30% of your wealth to your spouse. So I might write that will for the client, but I'll make him sign a disclaimer that says that if he passes away with a will like that, his wife might step in and say, I don't care what his will says. I want 30% of everything.
Well, is there any way around your spouse getting 30% of your estate?
Alan, the way to handle that, if you're getting married later in life in that situation, is with a prenuptial agreement. With a prenuptial agreement, you are still welcome to leave your spouse something, but you're no longer obligated to.
All right. If you have legal questions, Tom will be happy to answer them on the Olson on Law show. Heard Saturdays at 10 a.m. right here on News Radio WFLA Orlando. But, Tom, you're off for the holidays, right, this weekend?
That's correct. I'll not be there this Thursday on Thanksgiving. I won't be there Saturday. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, none of us will be here Thursday. I hate to break it to you, Tom, but there's no Good Morning Orlando on Thursday. I'm sure everyone is upset about that. You know, you can catch Tom and me also on Zoom, live or later at WFLAOrlando.com. And if you're watching today's episode, you can see our matching black shirts. Tom, thanks very much, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, Alan.
And remember, for all of your legal needs, call the Olson